Hang on one second. Oh, crud. Where am I? Oh. I'm out in my office. It's a separate part. I'm going to die here. Oh, no. Well, there went our beds. That makes for exciting time, yeah. Oh no, I'm getting killed. Oh no, you jerk. You son of a gun. I can't do 15 things at once. I had... Yeah. We had a little trouble. Blew up the beds. No big deal. Made new ones. Slept through the night. And now we're in good shape. So we're going to continue building. See, this is the, what you call that? Cyan? Cyan, yeah. I like that. It almost looks like it's gray, but it has like a hint of like a blue to it, doesn't it? Just a little bit of blue, so it gives that kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't exactly know how I'm going to do this yet. That's gonna be all glass, I think. Yeah. Okay, so back to what I was doing here. I was just tearing the trees out, I think. Okay, so over here, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. What happened to my wood? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Then it's going to cut back this way to, well, that's going to be blank. We've got plans for over here. This little spot where this tree is. I think what we're going to do is have, this is going to be like a little tiny side door right here and a little path. Make it a staircase go down little ways and have a big like deck system. I think I'm going to take off the top of this tree and use like the trunk of it as the basis of, I don't know, maybe I'll try to incorporate the tree. Maybe I'll go down far enough to where the deck is low enough to where this will be like a cover over the tree. I don't know, we'll see. But the other turret is going to be over here, right kind of on the edge of this little ledge here, kind of starting and going out here. And we're going to probably we have a nether portal down there. You see it there. We'll see how this turns out, but we may do our turret with instead of having a flat bottom or having extend the bottom all the way down, we may have it where it has a point at the bottom. You may have seen that before. People do castles and things. They'll have like a turret on the bottom. Okay, so I think, yeah, this is the area I want to be in because this is going to be a too wide little spot here because this is going to line up right with... Yeah. This is going to start cutting in about right there, so this tree's got to go. I'll probably plant something else around here. I mean, I love the trees. I hate cutting them down. They're just in the wrong spot. And like I said, these trees are really easy to grow. Throw 4 of them down and wait about the normal time of a tree, and bam, you got a new tree. A lot easier than... The jungle trees can be sort of a pain. Like I was building that project I was talking about earlier. You know, when you build a 2 by 2 tree, there's like 3 or 4 different heights it can grow at. And there's one that's pretty short. And I was having the hardest time trying to get a tree to grow in that older game at the height I wanted it to be. So I ended up having one of them that just dealt with the fact that it was shorter than the rest of them because the health trouble I had just trying to get it to grow in that area. Oh, and then I had a terrible disaster happen. I was in The house is entirely built out of wood, except for like the fireplace on one side. And I happen to have I think I was making a netherrack like fireplace, and I had. Do I not have any? I never got a stinking shovel. I had a flint and steel in my hand, and I'm just standing there, you know, and I just looking at my chest in the upstairs room. Oh man, why'd I do that? This is on the wrong level. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna use that. And somehow I just happened to flick the mouse button and light my freaking house on fire. And that thing went up like a torch. I was standing there and did it, you know, myself. And some reason, I don't know how it happened, but somehow I just could not put out. As fast as I was putting them out, they were spreading. It was spreading. It's spreading. And before I knew it, my entire house burned to the ground. Hours and hours and hours of work down the tube. It sucked. Okay, so we go out. Let's see here. This is going to be hard to count from this little picture I've got. We're going to extend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 past the end of this thing. So like 1, 2. So right, this last one's cut off. And then it's going to start turning. It's going to start at the beginning of the next turret, which is going to be bam. I just use this. Bam, bam. It's going to the same exact circumference as the other one. And then bam, bam, bam. Right? Let's see. 2. I'll end up cutting all these trees out of here. I know it. These saplings are a little harder to come by. Oh no. Oh no. That could have been bad. It was nearly bad. Nearly really, really bad. I'll have to get all these saplings I can because they're kind of hard to come by. Not near as hard to come by as the jungle ones. Those things drop rarely. I remember when the first map I was talking about that I built that house on, I wasn't anywhere near a jungle biome. In fact, I think I started the map when it wasn't a jungle biome. So when they finally incorporated that, I had to go way out to try to find a biome rather than just start a new map. I had to travel for I got on the ocean. You know, back in those days, the older Minecraft, the ocean was so vast that you could travel. Oh. I don't know if that's 2 T's or 1. Give an example of this. No, no, no. What do you call that? Yeah. I wonder, yeah, I guess that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that makes it easier. Okay, since I was building, see, I didn't want to necessarily have this look on the inside. I wanted the entire outside perimeter to look like that, to have that look. The inside walls I was building just as a point of reference. But since she's building the floor up at this level, the only place you'll see it is in the doorways. You can always cut those out, so you won't see it a lot in there. So I can leave those there. Genius, right? Use some torches. Very nice. I'm trying to do, she's thinking about doing a series, ooh, it's dark in here, on when we start decorating the inside of the house. You know, she's got her hardcore series that she's still kind of working on. Doing better than Happy is, I'll tell you that much. She hasn't died yet, and Happy's died at least a couple times. So, anyway, ooh, I hear that. I think, oh, it's her. Good. Where was I working? Over here. And I'm going to die. Keep doing that. She's thinking about doing a decorating series to kind of... That tree's going to come down too, but for right now, this will work. Because we're trying to do like a different theme in every single room. I love having headphones on with this game. You can hear it. Tell direction they're exactly what direction they're coming from. My mind gets ahead of my mouth sometimes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go a full. Let's see, it goes out 2, then it goes this way 2. Oh, I hear spider. Spiders. Brrr. Okay. Okay, so let me finish this little circle here, and then I may cut out and show you the finished floor plan here of what I'm working on. I mean, not the floor plan, but the basic, you know, layout of the house. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. We've got the basic floor plan made up here. Build me a little spot to stand to show you. So basically, this is going to be, this tree kind of blocks the way, but this is the entrance I was in earlier. It goes into a little foyer area. And it's got a hallway that leads off of it into this. This is going to be like a breakfast dining room area, whatever. It's going to have like a bay window. Then it goes into, this is like a little sitting room or parlor. I don't know what you call it exactly. There's going to be a door on the side that goes down to probably build a patio out here in the front. This will go into the ballroom. I'm probably going to build this thing 3 stories tall and have like an arched glass ceiling in it. You can see at the top. Then this goes into a little small, I don't know what this room is going to be. This may end up being 1 room, I don't know. But this is going to be one of the turrets. It's going to be probably 3 stories tall too, to match with the rest of that and have a big pointy top on it. Think about making this one out of a lot of glass, stained glass patterns on it. This back room here, this kind of L-shaped room right there, is going to be the kitchen. In a regular house back in the good old days when things were really rich for people, they would come into a home and they would not ever see servants' quarters or the kitchen. The kitchen was not a primary part of the house because the servants stayed in the kitchen. Servants cooked the food, and they would just bring them out completely prepared. So you wouldn't see any unprepared food, any prepping, cooking, the sweaty, dirty part of the kitchen, that they would be hidden away. So the guests would come in the front door, into the foyer, and go into the hallways and things, but never get to see the kitchen itself. It's kind of off, but it'll have doors that go into the ballroom, into the main hallway, and into the foyer from there. But but people can avoid the kitchen completely if they wanted to. So there's no big grand entrance. Okay, this long skinny foyer, and then off of it is another room. This is going to be another kind of a larger room that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. You may have like a library there or a study or something. Not exactly sure. And then this leads into the other turret, which is going to be a shorter turret, probably 2 stories tall. And what I'm planning on doing is having the back part of the house, this part, probably these 2 rooms, all the way up to the turret will all be probably 3 stories tall. And then there'll be a transition down and have from this line right here across all the front, and this part would just be 2 stories. And then we're going to plant more trees in the back and have this back really kind of blocked off from view for the most part. So when you stand way over here and you're looking at the house, you will see a depth of view. You'll see the front, and you'll be able to see the back part of the house will not be hidden by the front, so you can see it all. And then you'll be able to put some rooms upstairs that have windows that look out onto the rest of the roof of the house and see this turret and all that. And of course, this turret will have windows that'll see all the way around, see the jungle and see the plains over here. So yeah, that's the whole idea. So we've got a really cool color scheme and use of, like I said, the 2 new woods mainly in the outside of the house, in logs and in planks. And then we've got cyan clay, and I think the other one is going to be an orange clay. I think we're going to use for the upper floors. I forget exactly. We got that all figured out in creative, but yeah, this is finally got to start. I feel like we're the last people in the server to actually have a home. Oh, look at that guy over there. If I can hit him from here. Watch this be this shot of. Oh, where'd he go? Did he just despawn? This is a part of a pillar that I had built earlier to help mark this location because I'd found the spot and I liked it, so I wanted to mark it, and I never tore the rest of it down. But anyway, yeah, this is my little tree farm I've got over here. I've got these pieces of cobble across the top. They limit the height. I'll plant saplings all in a row, and this is directly above it, so it limits the height of the trees so you can have them easier to chop down. This first row is oak. The second row is acacia trees, and then I've got 3 or so of the dark oak trees. And then I've got I'll show you this later, I've got some skinny rows of crops here that are easy to harvest, and of course some sugar cane and stuff. But anyway, yeah, everybody else seems to be, they've already got diamond tools and everything established really well. And I just seem to be like the last one to the game here. It's like, I've had a really hard start to begin with. I died 100 times. But then, nailed you. Like sniping creepers. No way I missed that dude. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan, and I will continue to show you progress. I want to tell you a couple of things. I do have plans to build a lot of other projects. I'll show you a couple of pictures right here if I can remember to put them up, but things I've done in the past. I do have an intention to make a either a glass dome or sphere. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do there. At one time, I made a dome under the water. They had like a house inside of it, and it had like plants and things growing in there, and livestock and things under the water. That was a pain in the butt. I don't know that I want to do that again because that was probably the most difficult thing I've done in this game. Now that there are water breathing potions, though, it may not be quite as difficult as it was before. But yeah, it was hard. It was really hard. I drowned a whole lot. So, but I'm for sure going to build a dome of some kind. If I don't build a underwater dome, I will probably build maybe a biodome, maybe in the desert. Take a desert area, then build a huge glass dome, and then inside just be lush, like green and waterfalls and all this stuff. And for those projects, I'm going to have a lot of glass. So I have plans to build a nether smelter, which is not my design. I won't give credit to who I got it from, but you basically build a smelting machine in the nether near a lake of lava and use buckets of lava for your fuel source rather than coal, because coal's a finite resource, and when you get into the nether, you have more lava than you could ever use. So basically, the machine is automatically auto smelt. You just dump all your stuff in a chest. It will automatically move by hoppers into furnaces, smelt it, and then either you have an option of either leaving it in the furnaces to collect so you can get the XP for it, or you can turn that off and have it where it'll just dump everything out into another chest. So you just drop all your stuff off, keep it flood with lava buckets, and then it'll just smelt all day long. That will improve the things a lot when it comes to making a lot of glass, because first of all, it's a lot of collecting sand anyway, but in order to do that, you got to have a lot of coal, and that's just more work and everything. So anyway, I probably built that before I work on that project. I also have a couple other ideas, things I want to do. I have another location that I have found way over here in a mega taiga, and I've picked out a location there that I want to build like a summer home. It'll be just my project. This is the wife's and I together. This is our home together. She's got another home over here. She'll probably let you see it sometimes. There's a mesa right over there on this side of those trees. She'll show you that. She built a really cool home inside of a mesa hill. It is really cool. But the summer home, I'm just going to build like a little wood cabin in the woods on edge of a cliff with like an overhanging balcony and things like that. But yeah, that project did by myself, and then I've got some other contraptions. I want to work on some redstone stuff. And listen, guys, if y'all want to know anything about redstone, if you want any special projects we work on, any particular things you've heard about or don't understand, cool doors, any kind of contraptions. A sorting machine. I'm going to build a sorting machine at one point. I've done that on the last time I had a server. Basically, it will be. I've got under this house, back in this corner where I showed you the. What do you call it? The portal. There is a staircase that goes down all the way down. I've got a branch mine down underneath here that I've gotten the most materials I'm using for this, and all the diamonds I've ever found have been down there too. But I have built a machine in the past that will basically when you're strip mining, you get your inventory full, you take all your crap, you throw it in a chest, everything you collect, throw it in a chest, hit a button, the chest will go up the a mine cart. Sorry, put it in a minecart. Minecart chest takes it away, and it will automatically sort everything, smelt the things that require smelting, and then deliver them all into individual divided sorted chests. So basically you throw all your junk in one chest, and the finished product on the other end is a completely sorted and ready to go in a room. So you walk into a room and you've got everything you need right there. And so I will definitely build more of those too in the future and on future episodes. So like I said, but anything else you want to work on, you want to build any other machines or show you some other cool stuff, just, put a comment, send us an email, get us on Facebook. It's all 4Nerds Gaming. So look at the description below and make sure and like and subscribe. You guys are great. We appreciate it. Everything you do to help spread the word for our channel helps us grow. And the more we grow, the more content we can get you and the more fun stuff we can get doing. So love you guys. Thanks a lot. Like and subscribe. Adios. Oh, a little lag there. Look at that.